Yo, what's going on, guys? Clutch back again with another video for you guys, and today it is going to be another tactics video. Before we do get into it, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the video, drop a comment if you have any questions, you want to see any future videos from me, or just have anything you want to say at all. And also, if you can as well, please subscribe. We are trying to be more consistent on the YouTube. Going to be streaming champs pretty much every day this weekend as well for league and foot champs, which does get me into as well. If you do want your weekly games by professional players like me, you've got Jamboo as well, who is also part of the company, and many of our other pros, then visit improveyourrank.co.uk to get that done. So you guys can get those rank 1 rewards. You can have me and Jamboo stream them as well if you are interested in that as well. So yeah, like I said, go visit the website improveyourrank.co.uk. It's in the description, and get yourself some weekly games. So guys, we are actually going with the 4-3-2-1. It's very rare that the actual formation I'm using on screen is the one that I'm doing, but it is the 4-3-2-1. So basically, it's just a very good formation, especially for new gen. This is probably the new gen formation to play. It's absolutely busted, and we're going to walk you through it on why you should be using it. So, right, defensive styles balanced. This is mostly just down to the fact that, honestly, press tactics are just unusable. Players just run everywhere. They're completely drained of stamina. It just doesn't really work anymore. It used to be a lot better, but nowadays, so yeah, not happening. Balanced all the way. Definitely the best way to do it. We definitely ain't doing drop back either, because that's boring. Now, width 45. This is mostly, again, just to make sure those fullbacks are a little bit tighter, just to make sure that basically we're not too far out, because it's just too easy to get beaten by through balls these days. We do still want some width though, because with the danger of crosses and cutbacks is huge. So we just really need to be careful of both. But you know, we kind of try and do the best we can to avoid one from the other. The depth is on 60. Now this is just generally because I'm trying to be a bit more aggressive with my fullbacks with this formation, which does mean that I just do like to have a slightly higher line, just have them in a bit more of an attacking starting position off the bat. And also as well, it does mean we just are trying to get that little bit higher up the pitch and try and press our opponents. Like I said, we're not using press tactics because they don't work, but it doesn't stop us from trying to press. So 60 depth for me, and like I said, trying to get those fullbacks in better attacking positions. Build-up play is on balanced. Again, I just don't have any reason to be using any of these really. Slow build-up's a definite no. Fast build-up, it's good when you're trying to, like, maybe you're a few goals down and you're just trying to fly bodies up the pitch. But generally speaking, it's just not really the way to go when you're playing a game. Players run around everywhere. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing, I rely on almost knowing where my players are a lot of the time. I do look at the mini-map down at the bottom, but generally I do like to play off feel and just knowledge. So for me, if I'm running fast build-up where everyone's just running around everywhere and I don't know where people are, it can be quite hard to just kind of get into my natural rhythm. And then obviously long ball. Long ball could be good if you have a lot of players with long ball plus on, and really kind of make the most of those through balls. But for me personally, balance is definitely the way to go. Chance creation, direct passing. I mean, I don't know how many times I've probably said this on this channel, but if you don't know what direct passing is, I don't really know how else I can help you really. Direct passing is the thing to use on FC24, especially when it comes to tactics. It is absolutely busted. If you guys are unaware what it does, it basically, with your strikers with good attacking positioning and sprint speed, acceleration, things like that, they make better in behind runs from through balls, and just any kind of general in behind runs. They're going to be over the top through balls, even sometimes A passes. But it basically just means that we can really try and make the most of these through balls as much as we can. We all know how busted they are, and we all know it's the way to play. So direct passing is an absolute must. The width is on 50. Now, this is only just mostly because those centre forwards are already pretty narrow, and I don't want to put them any too far narrow either. But also with the way this formation plays is when we are going forward, it is a 4-3-2-1, but when we are defending, it is more of like a 4-4-2. So we do still want that bit of width so some of these players can drift into wider positions. And then we do have our players in the box on 6, obviously because we want our centre forwards getting forward all in and around the box with the striker. We do want some of our midfielders making runs as well. We do just want generally players getting in and around the box. So we don't want to completely overcommit and really leave ourselves dangerous at the back. we're really just trying to make sure that we have as many bodies forward as possible. And then we do have corners on 2, free kicks on 1. Not too much to say there. This is how I did have the team set up, and this is the tactics. So we do have our left centre forward and our striker both on stay central getting behind. Now you can choose to do that with the right centre forward instead of the left. You just have to reverse where the instructions are. But for me, I do have Messi, so for me it's my left centre forward. So I do have both of them on stay central getting behind. Now when we are defending, these will be the two that basically play as our 2 strikers, and then our right centre forward will basically drop into right midfield, as I will show you in a second. But like I said, both on stay central getting behind. These are the ones really trying to make those central runs, being as attacking going forward as possible, and really just trying to make sure we can score those easy goals. We do have our right centre forward on drift wide, come back on defence. So this does just mean when we are defending, he will drop back, but when we are going forward, he will still be up on the pitch. It just means that when we're defending, we do get that 4-4-2 style that we are looking for. And we do also have him on drift wide as well. Again, so when we are defending, he does kind of slot into that right midfielder role and really just work for us when we're, like I said, we are trying to use that 4-4-2. So we do have our right centre mid and our centre mid, both as the 2 sitting centre midfielders. So what you want to do is the midfielder that, basically the centre forward, that is going to be the one that drifts wide. That's the opposite midfielder, like centre midfielder. So the left centre mid is going to be the one that plays left midfield. So he's going to be the one with the other tactics. And then your basically your central midfielder and your right centre mid will be your 2 sitting midfielders. So this is Trent and this Kessler for me. Both of them are on stay back while attacking cover centre. This basically does just mean they'll sit back and protect that back line as much as we can, and really just try and make our lives as easy as possible defensively. Try and let as little through as possible. And then we do have our left centre mid. He is on balance, get into the box across, and he is also on cover wing. So we don't have him on get forward because we don't want him bombing forward. But it's just when we are defending, we do want him to sit in that left midfield kind of style. So that's why we've got him on cover wing and balance. So he will still get a bit further forward as well at times, but we do mainly want him on cover wing. And also when we are going forward, we do want him on getting to the box across as well, just to again give us some extra attacking options. And obviously with his Ji-Sung Park card, he can do everything. He's actually our perfect midfielder for this. So he's going to be absolutely great playing that left midfield role. We do have our goalie and our 2 centre-backs, both on default instructions. Now, we do have our right back on stay back while attacking overlap. This is, again, is mainly just because, honestly, I don't think you need either of them on stay back because you do want them to get aggressive. So I do have him on overlap, mostly, again, just to make sure we have those extra attacking options when we are going forward. We really do just want to overload and really overwhelm our opponents. So we almost have like a 5 in midfield. But it really is just up to you how you want to play it. For me, having them on overlap is so good. I have both of them on overlap. But this is partly as well because I do have such attacking fullbacks. Maybe if I had a bit more of a defensive right back, I would keep it on stay back while attacking. So it really is up to you how you want to do it. But usually you would have 1 fullback on stay back, 1 not on stay back. I think for me, I'll probably go with both, just not on stay back, both on overlap. So, yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, if you did, please drop a like, drop a comment if you have any questions, or if you want to see any future formations, any different videos, and also please subscribe as well. We are really trying to just keep the momentum going and keep on growing. And like I said, if you do want to have me, Jamboo, or any of our pros play your weekend league games, improveyourrank.co.uk, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.